You think you can run this school? If you could, then I wouldn't be here, would I? No one talks in my meetings. No one! You take out your pencils and write.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today's
okay, so what type of eyebrow?
Wow.
Y'all saw that? Y'all see this one in the green?
Yeah.
She popped it, and then that girl down there was like, well, forget that. I ain't gonna be the only one. And popped hers too.
Yeah.
What do we tell y'all? Women got a follower's mentality. Women got a follow. Let this been men, and all the dudes pass, and one dude in there was left, and he wanted her. Thanks. I'm glad y'all popped.
Yeah.
But look, followers mentality. They're friends. They're nudging each other, playing off of each other. If she don't like the man, they're friends. You can go to their Instagram. She got her meets all out with her friend in the club. Meets, all their picture is meets. Arby's roast beef.
They put this one in the red is trying to be a nurse.
Yeah,
And that one right there in the floor
is already a nurse. She's 23. She's like 28, 29. Yeah, she's a little older. Yep. But watch how they all followed each other, y'all. Sick. So what? But he's the one man coming out into a chamber of women. It's different. Why y'all keep trying to compare the same? So what? Your nervous ain't the same. His nervous is, all right, I gotta go in there. They gonna either want me or not. Y'all nervous is, okay, we go either want him or not. It's a whole different plateau.
Yeah, and they don't got nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah.
Especially with that attitude, she's not nervous at all.
Right?
She's up there judging.
That's
She's
it.
up there letting people have it like, well, you know, you didn't pass my test.
Yeah.
What you come out in this here for? And you know you didn't do this, and then you know you didn't do that. Yeah, that's all she's doing, drill sergeant.
And she's so smug. The one dude that came out last, he said, okay, you got any kids? She said, yeah, an 8-year-old. He said, I got a 5-year-old. Pop, and they like, why? He like, well, you know, I got a 5-year-old. I ain't get to that stage yet. I wouldn't probably know what to do right now with an 8-year-old. And she's like, you know what? I believe you wouldn't, because he's very intelligent. He does coding already, and he does his own streams. She said that. She said her son does coding and he streams. What kid don't stream? She said that like that was amazing.
Hello, that's the new playground.
Now the coding, I'll give them that. But even that, they're starting to push kids into that early.
But that's the new playground.
Yeah, that's the new playground. What are you talking about? That's literally the new playground.
Yeah.
And she asked, it's not a group thing.
She keeps talking like this, like, look, every time she answers, it's always like a dissatisfaction.
Yeah.
And then she's got to read them like a new direction, like, learn this lesson and naughty, naughty, naughty. Like,
but she was like that with all the men. That's just who she is. Yup.
Yeah.
No one would want like that. I would want my man to smile every time he come into the room. So let's get this straight. I just left. Went down to get something out the refrigerator. I gotta come back in and you want me smiling?
No,
oh my God.
I don't, because I'm gonna be actually scared.
Yeah, for real, like you're weird. See, exactly.
You're smiling the bottom of your head, doing something crazy.
Yeah, just keep
like,
smiling.
Absolutely not.
And then I come back. I would want my man smiling at me every time we enter the room. Well, me too. I would want your mouth smiling every time I enter the room. I know she don't know what they are. Them are Travis Scotts. With that fit goes great. A graphic tee actually would throw that outfit off because it's chill, and the graphic tee will pull away from the calmness of it. See? But what she got on, look what she got on, y'all. And then she got her kids. We know you got kids. Why would you then go get their faces put on? Women, you have children. Don't go put their faces on your arm. The joy was you got them.
The name is enough.
That looks stupid. She branded herself. Soon as you automatically see them, you like, oh, well, she got 2 kids. And it looks dumb. It takes away your femininity. This is stupid. But throw a graphic tee on? God, bro. Put them back in the jar. Put your cojones back in the jar, fam. You let them yeah, you know, it was on me. Oh my God.
This is sad work here.
He let beavers. Tree beavers.
He assessed the situation as they all popped balloons.
Yeah, because it was on him. Yep.
Yeah.
He let them talk him into.
Let me take anything that they're saying to consideration.
Yeah.
And evaluate it next time.
Oh my! One name, and y'all gonna know who's the type that she would go for, hands down.
You know?
Honcho.
Yeah.
Honcho. And if y'all know Keisha Coles,
Yeah.
him.
Her aesthetic.
That if Honcho, that
Urban
aesthetic comes
shirt.
out, just
Wearing.
oh my
urban
God,
attire,
they
jewelry.
busting
around
it
the neck,
open, Honcho
and
style.
nothing contour.
Yeah, not nothing that seems like he's reserved. Get away from me. You
Right.
gotta have some hood.
Said when I came
Yeah.
out.
not even just with like, yeah, what you said kind of, but not even just like, just initially I was just
Okay.
like, you know, I don't think that he would be my match type shit, you know. And that's okay, like, you know, everybody has their cup of tea, but I
feel
just
that.
don't think you were my cup of tea.
I feel that.
Now is she your cup of tea?
I would say so. The red.
Wow.
Guess what, y'all? She has a 1-year-old on a dating show. She just had a baby a year ago. She just had a baby. So the
And
man
she
that
said-
bust her
And
down,
she's talking about she likes to be in the house.
Yeah.
Nature. No, you nature all
you
right.
nature all right, because you
outside.
yeah.
Outside,
She got a
already.
1-year-old job back on a dating show,
What
man.
happened to him, ma'am?
Just
Why did
a
that not work out?
cheese mustard brain ass girls, bro. Back on a dating show with a 1-year-old is crazy. Boots.
That's just some sad work. Right?
Yeah, just they not out here to look for nobody.
no,
they just out
yeah.
here for a fun time
Yeah. And,
with the right nigga.
And yeah, but if what they're really looking for is like you mentioned, the honchos,
honcho.
the rapper.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
The
And
Quavo-y looking
and-
niggas and
and-
honchos and
when
Futures.
they all got together and started huddling together and went pop, pop, pop.
yep.
It was more like saying, "Look, let's get rid of him."
Yeah.
Get the-
So we
on
can
to
get to the next one. Yep.
And it's
Let's get rid of
and
him
it's
so we can get to the
crazy
next.
That is the pact that they will have
Sick
because they're in
business.
competition with each other. Because when that rapper dude comes out, they want to be the one picked. Oh, you know what I mean? They're not
Yeah,
gonna be sitting there
yup.
holding allegiance to each other, but yet they hold allegiance to each other when they want the next scene and the thing.
Yup.
What they are looking for.
Looking
It's
for
like
us. Yep.
crazy
It's
work.
crazy. You saw,
Makes no sense.
and you're right
Not
because you saw them conspire.
Yeah.
The one they was nudging each other to friends. The green one popped, and this one in the black said, "Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be pop."
Yeah.
Just a followers mentality. They not on here to look for no man. They only on here to look for the right man for that right moment.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Half the stuff that they said was wrong with him.
Yeah.
They didn't really feel that was generally wrong with him. They just wanted to hurry up and get on to the next, and so they needed valid reason.
That was
And
it.
that was the first thing they was able to freestyle off the top of the head.
And Sasquatch here need to just go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, for real.
Look, she's almost out of the screen.
Yeah, she's not even blending with the.
Yeah.
She's towering.
She's towering.
limited herself to only be able to network with somebody.
And she
that's
made
small.
herself 6'3". That's the
Yeah, that
same
don't make any
height
sense.
as the Hooper girl.
I'm waiting for somebody to say that. Like, I don't think you should have came with the aesthetics of a 3-inch heel.
Yeah.
When
You
she's
should wear
already a tall
flats.
Female,
She need flats.
ma'am.
So there you have it.
Let's know your thoughts on this matter. Comment down below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
And until further.
Bye.